for all of them.
The Monopoly.
Except for Tekken. People are just like, unless you played Tekken 7 years ago, there's no point getting into it now. And as you can see, yeah.
So looks like we're getting our buttons set up. Thank the Lord, we're actually setting up before we play, not like, oh man.
Yes, that is the worst thing, folks, is for you to be in the middle of a match and to not check your buttons. Even if you think your buttons are on point, always remember to just, in general, just do it, because you don't want to get into a match. And then all of a sudden you're just like, my 2C is not, why is my 2C a 2A? Like, that's supposed to be it.
Yeah, we don't give no freebies around here.
Not at all.
Oh man. So it looks like Jyuuken actually is switching to Seth. So remember when I told you he had some sub-characters? I think this is one of them. Now, I don't know if this is just him playing with his food, or maybe he's just not feeling Byakuya. I don't know.
It has to be something along the lines of him playing with his food, because I've seen Seth in motion. Like, when I was first learning about this game, Seth is one of those characters. He's very rewarding, but the skill curve to learn all of his kit is ridiculous.
So you're thinking like maybe like he's sleeping on Coma?
I honestly think he kind of is. To just pick up Seth just like that, unless I know he's played it before, I don't know, man.
We'll see.
And there we go with Coma with her specialty, that gun. Just her. Oh my goodness, he's. I'm at a loss for words right now, because with this character, she has the range from her whip and she also has the range from her gun. And her gun actually does a phenomenal amount of damage for just no reason. And see, this is what I was kind of talking about. I honestly think that he's slightly sleeping on Coma, because as you can see, Coma had Jyuuken in the corner the entirety of that match. Like, Jyuuken did not have a moment to breathe. Okay, Jyuuken coming in now. Setting up and lands him on top of his own. Jyuuken currently winning the grid battle, sitting on a nice 166 meter. Oh, but Coma sees an opening. Okay. All right, gets that nice 10% from cashing out his grid. Very nice. Coma will do the exact same thing, sitting on 200 meter right now. So let's see what Coma can do with this. Oh, gets him with that overhead. Pushes him into the corner. Oh, and converts off with the gun blast. Very nice. Veil off from Jyuuken, getting that nice 20% and completely grid breaking Coma. Okay, Jyuuken's showing me something right now. He's putting in some work, getting his bearings right now. Maybe that first match was just to see what Coma could do with this character right now. But he's definitely going to have to watch out for that neutral gun. But not this time, as he takes home that match, or round, rather. Getting some very nice lows in to help him open him up. Oh, with that ricochet shot. Wow, gets the convert from that.
This is so exciting. Oh man. Nice tech.
Very nice tech. But ooh, gets Coma, just not facing Coma one bit, getting him right back in the corner, converting off the consecutive gun blast to the ground.
That overhead again.
And just completely shattering Jyuuken's grid. My goodness, Coma is not playing around with this mess. Whew. But Jyuuken sees some daylight as he gets the veil off and then grid breaking Coma on his own. Which is not stopping Coma as he continues to apply that pressure. Gets the grabs, EX grab, breakdown, folks.
Oh man. Now look at the Coma face. That's
the Coma face.
That face is a man who's on a mission. I have been on many ends of that spectrum before, and let me tell you something, like, anytime that face comes out, he is all business. You do not want to mess with him. Don't, like, just leave him alone. Like, oh my goodness, just, yeah.
He just gets completely in the zone. Just don't say, you can't even say words to him. He's just there.
Yeah. So as we can see, Jyuuken was kind of playing with his food a little bit.
That's what I was telling you. Like, I don't even know why he was doing all that. You should have just went from Byakuya from jump. Because when I even told him why he plays Byakuya, I believe it was because of this character, which made him switch from Carmine to Byakuya, was because he couldn't handle a lot of, he couldn't handle a lot of Elton's kits. Oh, sneaks in that overhead and just completely decimates him in the corner. Again, Coma converting off of those down gun barrels. My goodness, that does so much damage just for no reason. Oh, gets the grid break. This is not looking good for Jyuuken right now. Like you said, you saw that face on Coma, and Coma came to play.
Trust me, I know that face. That face is, oh my goodness. Watch out when he brings it out.
Coma said, "You finally want to give me your main? I'm gonna put it. Stitch it in your brain as to why you should have brought this out now. Like you want to bring, well, earlier. You want to bring this out now? Like, oh no, yeah, you're not breathing.
Oh man.
Jyuuken not able to get in his normal tactics of throwing out those webs to try and steal grid because Coma is just not letting him breathe, not giving him time of day to do pretty much anything. In fact, I honestly kind of think that Jyuuken's slightly scared to even press a button. I wouldn't say press a button at this point, but to do anything kind of to apply any kind of pressure.
Yeah, I would say. Especially this, when they're trapped in the corner like that, like Coma with these fuzzies and everything, he keeps them guessing.
Yes.
And I don't know if Jyuuken's figured it out quite yet.
Not yet. Okay, Jyuuken sees some daylight, finally gets out of the corner. Okay, he's finally starting to get his bearings in, setting those traps. Oh, there we go. There's the Jyuuken we all know and love.
But we gotta be careful because Coma has defense too.
Oh,
that's another
definitely.
thing.
Okay, Jyuuken's getting it with the EX. All right.
5 seconds, 4.
All Jyuuken has to do is just back up. There we go. With the life lead, he gets this one. He gets this one win off the timeout.
Man, if he didn't take that throw, ooh.
If he did not take that throw, oh my goodness. Jyuuken would definitely be feeling in a different type of position right now. Whew. All right, both players sitting at about 200 meter right now, while Jyuuken is sitting there winning the grid battle, gets the EX snare.
And some nice conversions off of these webs too,
yes.
I say.
Yep, Jyuuken has definitely found his bearings right now. Like I said, he did pick this character in order to counter Eltnum right now, folks. Alright, catches in his grid. Ooh! Break down, knocks her out. Woo! And then Jyuuken shows us that he is not out, bringing this back 1-1. Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, he's definitely having fun right now. He's definitely, yeah, Jyuuken always has fun whenever he plays.
Ooh, and starts it off with the low attacks. Yeah, Jyuuken is definitely finding his bearings, and he is beginning to snowball on this match, folks. Nice little Dragon Ball Z moment right there. Let me charge real quick to get some meter back. Oh my goodness, folks, what is happening? What? Oh, and he gets the perfect for this match. Depletion of EXS.
The big P.
Thinking Jyuuken is finally remembering how to play against this character. Wait, commentator's curse right then and there. As I say that, Coma opens him up with the low and continues to push him to the corner, getting his meter up, getting his grid up. Oh my goodness. On a full gun right now. He has all of his shots right now. Oh, with the EX grab. Combos it up with the barrage of down with the, oh my goodness.
Oh, he went for that grab again and fell for it.
Yes,
now he's paying for it.
Getting completely punished right now. Coma sitting at 150 meter, completely winning the grid match right now. Oh, with the veil off from Jyuuken, completely grid breaking and destroying his advantage on that grid.
So I've noticed Coma has a hard time blocking that web super. So I think he needs to figure that out.
I want to say that either is like either a low or a mid attack. I myself haven't caught up on it yet. Oh, with the grab.
Jyuuken giving him a taste of his own medicine with these like short hops.
Ooh, just not enough. And Coma brings home that one, folks. And with this, folks, with this match, this is still anyone's game right now. Both of these players have shown that they can still dish out a fair amount of skill to bring home this dub. There we go, gets the convert off the 2B. Oh, but he does not get the EX trap. All right, finally Coma's turn. From one side of the arena, pushing him over to the other side. My goodness, folks. Woo! Caught Coma catching the button right in time for a special from Jyuuken.
This is it. I was like, there's no way he drops this.
Oh, there's absolutely no way.
He had the meter and everything for another super, too. There was just absolutely no way he was dropping that.
Woo! And Jyuuken comes back, bringing this to 2-1 in our losers finals, folks.
And Jyuuken, let me tell you something. He's really, you know, just making these matches very interesting.
Oh, definitely.
Giving definitely a show for the viewers.
He reminds me of Boom playing Soul Calibur. I don't know if you, I'm pretty sure you've seen Boom play Soul Calibur in his tournaments, and he'll literally, he is like the ideal poster child of playing with your food. He'll sit there and let them do all this kind of stuff, and then come back and just completely perfect them in 5 seconds.
Oh boy.
Speaking of a perfect, it looks as though Jyuuken will, yes, he does in fact get the perfect on this match.
Now I think he's got the fire he needs to potentially go back into grand finals on loser's side, but hey, you know, momentum helps.
Oh yeah, momentum, and since he's playing with a momentum character that does thrive off of snowballing, whoo, he gonna need all that. That overhead.
That's like the third or fourth time now where he's falling for it now.
That short hop overhead, he's gotta watch out for that. Both players sitting on about 200 meter right now, and Coma is the one that wins the grid battle. Gets that nice 10% out of the damage. But with the onslaught, wait a minute, speaking too soon as Coma sees daylight with that nice 2A. Giving himself some breathing room. Again, commentator's curse, just getting ready to say amazing defense from Coma as he gets opened up. Bail off from Jyuuken. This could be it, folks. He's got the meter to burn. Oh, and there it is, folks, with the overhead. And Jyuuken brings this back and gets the victory, bringing this 3-1, folks. Woo.
All right, there you go. So,
and so there we go.